As the father of a medically fragile child, I knew all too well the feelings of isolation and uncertainty many of you are experiencing for the first time. When my daughter Ainsley was born and diagnosed in 2011 with a terminal genetic illness, we knew immediately that our lives were not going to go the way we had planned. We also knew we were going to need a lot of hope to survive. We didn't know if Ainsley would be with us for weeks, months, or years. And given the spectrum nature of her disease, there was quite a bit of uncertainty about what kind of life she would have. As the months and years went on, we watched Ainsley grow and develop and reach for goals we hadn't even been sure we should consider. She did things in her own time and in her own way, but she did them with lots of hard work, countless hours of physical and occupational therapy, and an indomitable determination. And we were happy for her. This in turn allowed her to develop a pure and constant joy of being outside, especially when she could swing in the wind. We also knew that we had one thing on the horizon that felt special. We knew one day we would apply to be a wish family. But just before Ainsley's 6th birthday, her disease progressed rapidly, and in a few short months, she lost the ability to walk, to eat, to sit, to talk, and eventually even to hold up her own head. Our home and big backyard, our quiet, walkable community, and its many playgrounds now became a somber reminder of what was lost. Ainsley had no way of being outside comfortably, and we felt trapped. Over time, her health began to stabilize, and we found ourselves at a new baseline. This has meant learning a whole new way of parenting her. We have a cabinet of medicines to help keep her body functioning, as well as cut down on pain and seizures. Our kitchen is full of feeding tube supplies, and Ainsley has a room packed with medical equipment to use during the day and while she sleeps. With each passing day, we began to gain more confidence in a way forward that was no longer about just trying to keep her alive. We began to feel hopeful and started to consider how to give a little bit of life back to her. Suddenly, we were thinking like a wish family again, planning, hoping, nurturing this little seed of an idea. Let's get Ainsley outside in the wind. Let's help her swing. We set out to give her a swing, but once volunteers Ken and Larry, the Make-A-Wish staff, Father Nature Landscapes, and Sentinel Construction got a hold of this, it grew into something we never could have imagined. Over the course of a few months, and with the help of a construction crew and team of landscapers, our backyard transformed into a place with something for each of Ainsley's senses. The simple idea of a covered spot where Ainsley could swing, even in the rain, grew into a big platform swing and wheelchair walking path for the whole family. It is so true that the power of a wish extends beyond its recipient to all those around him or her. In our case, this means that neighbors, family, and friends get to experience the serenity and happiness Ainsley gets from her space. It has led us to give back to Make-A-Wish and find new friends through the growth of a personal relationship with the owners of Sentinel Construction, Barbara and Dave, who were there lovingly every step of the way. Ainsley's Garden Park became a place where we could literally see, smell, and touch the love as it grew up around us. Ainsley's days are still hard. Since her wish was granted, she's had several surgeries, even more hospital stays, and a few ambulance rides. She spends time every week at Mary Bridge, seeing doctors and therapists. So enjoying moments outside in her garden together, perhaps especially the stolen moments when we linger a little longer than we should before heading to those medical appointments, has been a priceless gift. Our wish to get Ainsley back outdoors, to experience the wonder of nature in the safety of her own backyard, grew into something so much more. Our lives are simply better, richer, and fuller because the Make-A-Wish community threw their arms around us and said, "You're not alone." They gave a little girl and her family a way to be outside together. They brought the park to us. As a Wish parent, a proud Make-A-Wish supporter, and a donor, I ask you to join me in giving generously tonight. So let's see how much more hope we can give, wishes we can make come true, and love we can grow for years to come. Thank you.